question down a little bit because these are two favorites to win. You got ADHD, who is one of the most dominant players against Meta Knight. Just came off of a win against Tyrant. And, of course, QB coming off of a win against Vex. So
he beat Vex and he beat Nick Riddle.
Oh,
Nick Riddle.
Yeah, Nick Riddle since then.
So definitely really solid win so far. Really solid play from these characters, both of these two individuals. So it's gonna be a hard one to call, and it can go either way.
Yeah. Now I see QB talking to ADHD about doing rock paper scissors for port, but as I mentioned earlier, I think in this matchup you want to have the lower port because if you throw a grab at the exact same time Ice Climbers throws a grab, lower port will cause your grab to connect. And that's a big deal in this matchup.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a really big deal in this matchup.
I'm sure you briefed ADHD on this.
I might have mentioned it once upon a time. I mean, I throw out so much knowledge at him.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up sometimes, I know.
But at the moment, ADHD does have the lower port. So if they happen to find their way on a Battleship Halberd and then a bomb comes, I guess it'll blow up ADHD. But otherwise, I want the low port here.
Yeah,
I want that edge grab priority. I want that grab priority. Just all the advantages of port 1 are really strong.
All right, looks like, I don't know if it's going to be a button check or not, because we've been doing a lot of button checks, so. Nope, all right, we're actually in the game. ADHD versus 9B. FD. Ooh,
and that is ADHD's game plan.
Yes.
That was sick.
Oh, wow. Could this, okay. Oh, man.
No, he had his jump.
Struggling to get back off, but he gets,
oh my gosh, and he takes the first set off QB.
Completely lets that first stock go.
Now, what's funny about that is ADHD's game plan against Ice Climbers is really simple. Oh, that was huge.
Oh, ADHD is, don't try and be too cute. You just want to be efficient and get the kill.
That bait, he was shielding, he was like, come grab me, and he just reacted, instant back throw. One huge advantage of Diddy Kong here is that Diddy Kong has very low cooldown throws, and they have reasonably high base knockback. Ooh. Nice. That banana dropped out of ADHD's hand, enabling him to break free of that chain grab.
So having a banana in hand when you're getting grabbed, that's definitely a good thing. But QB
completely bringing it back.
Hard.
Yeah. ADHD's game plan in this matchup is really funny. Grab Nana, throw off the edge spiker. That's literally, he says that's the matchup. That's what I'm gonna do.
I was there when he developed that strategy against me. I was there when he did that against me. He developed that strategy. Yeah, that's a while ago, but it's still very effective.
Okay. He waited. I don't know why he didn't throw out the fair. I guess he was expecting a powerful reaction from QB. Now QB has really, really good item gameplay.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he has 2 Ice Climbers with which he can grab with. Oh, that Squall Hammer beating out that forward smash. Quite fortunate. The hitboxes are kind of sporadic on that. Nice. I like how he separated them by using alternate knockbacks there. One horizontal, one vertical.
Oh, wow.
Not the option I would have gone for.
But somehow escapes it.
QB messed up throwing an ice block out to get the lock.
A little surprised out the mistakes we're seeing out of 9B, but ADHD certainly taking full advantage of it.
Now we're going to see a banana here. Not going to let Nana come back on.
Now
and ADHD's definitely got the lead. That's it. No, I don't know. Down smash was not the right option. It was rather still. That's it.
That's what you want to see. ADHD. Nice lead right now. Nice momentum. Just needs to keep it up. Oh, but 9B finds a way in every single time.
Nice meteor cancel by ADHD. He sees he can't recover, just tags on 18%.
Why not? That's 18% closer to winning.
QB's item control is really good. Just misses Nana. QB whiffs that grab. Doesn't respect the fair. Doesn't respect the next fair. Too bad ADHD didn't get that edge hog.
That was good placement by that banana.
I'm not even sure. It might have been a bait. See, they're ready, but ADHD is also ready.
Oh.
Could be it.
Nope.
Too much going on.
He had the bananas there. Right where they needed to be.
QBO upbeat to the stage to reset that. Nice, Nana's off.
Oh, ADHD, a nice spike. Now QB's gonna have to show off that Sopo. And against ADHD, I don't know how much you're gonna do because ADHD can really just camp him out straight up.
Well, you got a little bit of a solo chain grab here. QB made a misplay there. I'm pretty sure that banana was already in his possession. I don't think he needed to. to stop his chain grab. Nice, great reaction by ADHD. He is not afraid to tangle over Banana. The QB with this placement, but that'll be it. ADHD takes game 1 over QB.
That was a nice win by ADHD. And you know what's going to help ADHD in this match? Japan loves the neutrals. FD is a counter pick ADHD would love to go to. And to start their game 1,
yeah,
he's feeling
I was very surprised. I was like, whoa! Like, this favors both players way too much.
That just
What's
shows
going
you the
on?
level of confidence 9B has in himself.
But then again, ADHD winning that game 1 is huge because now QB's got to figure something out. It's not like Ice Climbers can take ADHD to somewhere really lame that he's not used to.
Like,
so
what are you going to do?
Yeah, and as you all know, I feel that Smashville is even stronger, especially in this matchup where it gives ADHD yet more options if he needs them. Great jab. QB was predicting. Yeah, QB was predicting ADHD to throw the banana, so he jabbed, not meaning to jab, but to catch the banana, but ADHD had other plans. Nice classic wake up. He thought QB would try and read a roll in either direction.
I guess he's going to camp that platform until he gets in on him.
Yeah, he just wants to get his bananas out.
Man, Banana's just so strong against Ice Climbers. Just a separation.
This will be a little chain grab here.
Ooh,
QB lands it. He misses the footstool, but ADHD messes
anyway,
up the momentum cancel. I mean, excuse me, the meteor cancel.
All right, QB in a nice position right here.
That control.
So good.
I really was hoping to see a back air there. ADHD is not afraid to make these reads, and that is what makes him such a strong player. He's not afraid of the Ice Climbers.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If you get grabbed, you get grabbed. But you got to get in there. You got to fight him.
And ADHD is one of the best players at getting in there, doing a nice aerial string.
Good forward there. A lot of pressure on these Ice Climbers right now.
Fires a peanut in the wrong direction, resets the situation, and creating very strong pressure. His down B will, his down smash mostly fresh. Great DI by QB.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still alive. You want to avoid all the useless damage from Sopo.
I believe that was a messed up peanut reversal. Not a big deal though. ADHD will get 2 bananas out. Oh, never mind. He's going straight for the edge guard. But that'll be it.
All right, not too far behind is ADHD. A couple of good banana tricks there, and he'll be right back in this. You think ADHD's been playing this match pretty perfectly so far?
Perfectly, no, but extremely well. Very impressive. Now, I felt like that was not the time to shield. Even though one Ice Climber had the banana, the amount of pressure generated from that position was huge. And I would have just jumped out of that right away.
Well, that's the thing.
And that's probably the game.
Yeah, I don't see him dropping this.
QB going for that really risky double spot dodge read, but paying off.
All right, ADHD. Oh, wow, trip.
ADHD is not a player I would want to give a second chance to because he has been proving over the last few weeks that he knows that he invented clutch. You haven't seen clutch until you've seen ADHD.
That is a good way to put it. In every situation, he'll make the best out of it.
And he charges it tad bit too long.
9B responds to that first game with a solid 2-stock on Smashville.
Yeah.
And now ADHD, who's bread and butter for counter picks, is Smashville a lot of the times. Gonna have to come up with something good for this one. I don't know if he wants to run it back.
I'm expecting to see Pokemon Stadium. I think that would be the strongest pick.
I like that. I like that as a counter pick.
Yeah. I think Frigate would have been the ban, if not that, Delfino. But Stadium is really strong. Oh, Delfino is still alive? I don't think ADHD would really benefit too much from going to Delfino. I mean, you can still get grabbed on Delfino. You know, there's no place where you just can't get 0 death. There's a lot of spacing that you can control, but it's not like QB's Ice Climbers don't have their own form of zoning, their own bubble. They're very strong. And I wouldn't be surprised if they can succeed on Delfino. Stadium, on the other hand, just creates lots of scenarios that breaks grabs for you. So I think Stadium 1 would be the best option. WarioWare also quite an amazing pick. One of my favorite stages. ADHD's running it back to Smashville.
Right. I guess it's the comfort factor here. So he's gonna have to change up his approach just a little bit.
Banana tosses are traded.
Uh-oh.
And ADHD picking up that
boy.
nana kill. He does have the lead now.
A very good lead at that. Now we got a lot of impressive Sopos at this tournament, but ADHD with 2 bananas against Sopo.
Nice. And QB using the classic invincibility grab. If you execute a throw on the same frame you get hit, you have invincibility, and you can chain grab over bananas.
Wow, he is really having a good showing with this Sopo right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh,
and QB takes the first stock.
That was insane. Like, honestly, that was insane. Despite ADHD's solid start,
he didn't respect the Sopo.
He didn't. He was way too, he didn't even try and camp. And now Sopo is getting the job done.
Oh my gosh, and this solo chain grab.
Unreal. He has literally lost the stock and took a 53 from Sopo. 9B is a different breed right here. What do you think is going
ADHD
through
has
head right now?
not put any real damage on a QB at all on his first deck.
Yeah, what's going through his head? Like I completely blew that.
Well, knowing the way ADHD likes to think,
yeah,
he's probably thinking, all right, I didn't see that coming, but I'm not going to let it happen again. Now I just got to make up the difference.
Oh, man, the way he uses those items is insane.
Nice. Great bait, great read.
She's struggling to get this stock off of Sopo, and he has taken 108 just from Sopo.
Oh, that back air
and he has
kill.
Lost his stock.
And he took an entire stock by Sopo.
Now, I've seen Sopo do some damn near amazing things. 9B, wow, that is incredible. And he still has 2 stocks.
Get wrecked, ADHD.
He is going to have to put something together and fast.
He's definitely not out of this, although he is in a pretty solid disadvantage. ADHD's got 1 stock left in the loser's bracket. I mean, excuse me, in the winner's bracket. Before the loser's bracket. That could be it. No, a trip there.
Oh,
ADHD makes a great read. Oh my gosh, Nana is the most broken mechanic in the game. Did you see how she just drifted towards
she is pretty live.
What a lie.
Give her respect.
This could be it. Not quite. The bananas are not in ADHD's control. And ADHD messes up. That could be the game. That's game. QB takes out ADHD.
A very reluctant look on ADHD's face.
Japan was struggling, looking for an answer.
And we might have found it in 9B. You know what? People said they didn't have an answer for ADHD. Well, I'll tell you what. That man is Asian and he's good at math, all right? We just solved that equation right there.
There it goes.
My man went in. I'll give it to him. ADHD.
Big applause out to both players.
That was good stuff.
QB demonstrates